Hey guys, I figured I would make another video real quick. This one is going to be coming very soon after my first upload in a year or more. So this is the best I've got. They're going to be shorter videos from here on out. And I won't be able to go into as much detail as I want to until I get this resolved. This was my uncle's from his service in Vietnam. I believe it's a Vietnam era dated one, but I have not checked. So I'm going to open it up and I'll let you see inside. Okay, sorry about that. I'm still using my phone nowadays. I know. I'm working on it. I just can't figure that out, guys. So, anyway, there is a sticky note in here that is a reminder because I was going to dye some things at some point. But I'm going to start going over a few things in this footlocker. There's some civilian things in there. So, there was a mossy oak thing. There is a ammo pouch. And the reason I'm wearing gloves, you guys were wondering, is I didn't want to risk mildew in this footlocker. I haven't got a thing in there. So if any skin or anything, because I've got small cuts in my hands, paper cuts, and I don't want to risk nothing. It's not worth it. I still got to get the air circulation better in here, so my apologies about the gloves, but it's not going to affect if anything, you can see the camo and the pouch is better. So I bought this one from a dealer. I've had that one off of eBay for years. Well, at least a year now. But that one's brand new. That one's another one, but it's not as in good shape. That one came out of the same lot as that one did. Like I said, cheap mossy oak. This was my uncle's. It's not military. I believe he got it from the PX or somewhere. I don't know. But this was something that he used. I'm assuming in the military or something. But you can see it's got his name on there, what he was always called. I bought this at well, someone else bought it for me, but I said thrift store. I don't know what holster it is. It has a U.S. Molding Corporation thing on the buckle. You can't see it. It's on the other side. But yeah, it's a U.S.-made multi-cam holster. Don't know what it's for. If you guys know, please let me know. It has an interesting brace on the inside and a rod. It's all Velcro, and I don't believe it's complete. There is a screw, though. Alice Mag pouch. Took off the grenade slides. British MTP, sorry about the camera again, British MTP gas mask pouches, well, the side pouches for the carrier, ACU medic pouch, the insert, and here's the actual pouch, but on Woodland. I have the ACU ones, but I dyed one of them. Actually, no, I dyed both of them, my bad. Let me put all the stuff out of the way. Alright, so we're going to have to go a bit faster. We got multiple pouches and adapter, so these are compass, a Alice adapter for Molly, multiple ACU grenade pouches. This I got from my uncle in my last lot. More grenade pouches. And then we have multiple police pouches from the last lot. World War II canteen cover. Alice, more Alice, and then all those are all ACU. So, not the most rare stuff. I got this in a lot with some M67 stuff. Bought this groin protector from a dealer for $8. Has the ballistic piece that will go in my personal combat rig, depending on what I'm doing. Brand new, well, it looks in the storage where it's brand new Woodland sustainment. Alice saw gunner pouch. Multiple of these. These are 1970 dated gun cleaning cases. Those were my uncle's from his service in Vietnam. This was also my uncle's from his service later on. I put the British leg strap on it, so that's obviously not original. That's newer. But it's for the M9 bayonet. Do not have the bayonet. Don't know whatever happened to it. Swedish 506 minute, I think, what they're called. I do not remember, so my bad on there. I bought those for a lightweight setup, but I decided to ditch that idea. Still good suspenders, though. I do recommend them for anything Alice. You can see I have put modifications. I'll go into those some other time. I believe it's Rothko or some other brand. It could be original, but it doesn't feel the same all the way. It feels a little bit less quality. The buckle feels about the same, but it's a M56 style belt. It's an Alice one. Well, Alice style, but it's got an M56 buckle. Anyway, a bunch of Alice pack waist belt, some random belt that my uncle had for one of his gun setups. And I don't have any holsters in here other than the one. A drop leg, but it's actually not one is complete. Eagle Industries, so that's a good one. Modified Alice suspenders, I will go over those another time. Basically just spares for the people. And then that is a British rig I will go over. That is the battle jacket, as they call it. That one was part of the Osprey system, I believe, or something similar. But yeah, that is a really good vest. I'll go over that one. They're very big and bulky, so I don't use it. But it would make a good winter rig, even though it's going to be kind of hot. M56 Vietnam. I believe it's named, or has a lot of writing in it. It's in decent condition. And that should be about it, other than the brand new 1985 or 86 Alice belt. So that right there is the contents of my footlocker. That was my uncle's from his service over in Vietnam. I believe he had it in Vietnam, or well, maybe not in country, but he had it, probably around that time. If he did get it later on, it would have been from the National Guard, which I know he was a part of as well. He was in for almost 40 years, so a whole lot there. But those are all police pouches in the middle. So got multiple baton pouches. I got one baton pouch, 2 mace pouches, and then that one's believed for an older phone. All 3 of those are made by good brands. That one's a lower end one, but it still will do the trick for a phone. I personally would redo the stitching on the belt loop if I was going to use it, but I've just held on to it just to decide what I will do with it. Anyway, that's a footlocker. It's still in good condition. I have a few other footlockers. I've not cleaned them up yet, so that's why they're not going to be on camera for a while. This one right there is the information on it. Valley Industries, Jerry, New York, made in the U.S. I have one World War II era footlocker, one of the cheaper made, like thinner wood ones that was like hastily put together during the war. It has the thinner bracings and everything, unlike this one that's made a lot nicer. And I also have a larger trunk from that era in the same camo. Haven't cleaned it up yet. And as you can see, I know my desk is a wreck, but there is a old school military desk as well, Vietnam era. That was also my uncle's, so and that was something he didn't have that one sitting out. That was a personal thing of his, and it's missing one drawer, but it's mostly in good shape. Anyway, that was the entire footlocker, going through that, just so you guys could see a bunch of different things. I know not all of it's the rarest stuff or the coolest stuff, but just a bunch of things that I've collected, and that's just the start of it. That's not even everything on the shelves. That's not everything in the closet. Like I said, guys, my collection about doubled. The majority of it's going to be uniforms or uniform-related items. But I have bought a lot of field gear and acquired a lot of field gear. So there's many of those. I'm going to go over this over here real quick. I had that flashlight for years. As you can see, it's not in best condition. Vietnam era, I did a video on that when I was younger. I'm going to get the cobwebs out of here, so just my apologies about that. So that's some kind of radio pouch for radio. But I never figured out what I think I pulled it up once. I could not really find that pouch anywhere. It's hard to find. But it was named to a Gunnery Sergeant Thompson Sloping. And there's a rank right there. At least I think it's a rank. Or something. Anyway, those 2 pouches, that Alice one right there is a brand new 1970s. I think it's a 73 dated. Yeah, it's a 73 dated Alice. Brand new. So those are both really good finds. They also came out of those military dealers. But anyway, that was what I was wanting to go over with for today. I know that not everything around here is military, but most of it's going to be. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will speak to you all later.